Welcome. Thank you for taking a mindful moment today. What I'd like to talk about and share with you today is finding a supportive and useful present moment anchor for you. So oftentimes, the breath is used as a present moment anchor, especially in the traditional contemplative practices of meditation. And the breath can be a wonderful present moment anchor to help us to drop into this moment. And what we're learning from mindfulness research, and as mindfulness grows, getting a lot of different feedback from different people, is the breath isn't always the most supportive and useful present moment anchor. If we're feeling anxious, if the breath is fast and shallow, focusing on the breath might actually cause more anxiety. So I'd like to share some other options for you to focus on and then practice together a 1-minute meditation practice, focusing on an anchor of your choice. So it may be the breath, and the breath may be a wonderful, supportive anchor for you. Another idea that you can use is your connection of your body to the ground. So it could be your feet when you're standing. It could be the back of the body that you feel when you're sitting. It might be if you're resting against something, your back as well. So ground can be a wonderful present moment anchor. Another present moment anchor that I like to use is the sensation of my hands. So sometimes I'll clasp my hands and let myself connect and feel to the sensation of what's arising right now. Maybe the skin touching, tingling, warmth, coolness, moisture, dryness. It's really focusing in and honing into the sensations of the hands. You could also rest your hands on your legs and focus on that connection. Sometimes in our body, if we're feeling a lot of tension and our breath is sort of rapid and shallow, it might be better to focus our attention somewhere outside of ourselves. So we can focus attention on sound. So we might simply listen to sounds in the environment. We might use a tool like a bowl. And listen to that sound. Although not all of us have a cute little bowl to ring, but there are some great apps on the iPhones and phones that can help to have different sounds that you can listen to. So it might be useful for you to get an app that has chimes or sounds like that. You might also listen to music, really intentionally paying attention to music. So here's some present moment anchors that might be useful to you. One more that I want to share is finding a neutral body part. So the breath or sensation of your body to the ground or your hands might not feel like quite the right fit, but you might focus your attention just on your right shoulder. You don't need to touch it or anything, but really it's like laser focus right on your right shoulder or some other neutral body part. So think about this for a moment and choose what you would like to anchor your attention on, and we'll take a 1-minute practice together. So I'll ring the bowl to start the practice, and I'll ring the bowl to end the practice. Focusing on your anchor, you might notice that the mind wanders many, many times in this short period of time. And that's okay. When you notice that happening, come back to your anchor. One of the reasons I like this practice is because it's so accessible. We can do it many times throughout the day. And you might play around with different anchors and find one that eventually feels like a really good resource for you. So it might be that you try focusing on the ground, or you try focusing on your hands, a neutral body part, the breath, sound, and one of those might really click for you. I have to say that today has been a particularly challenging day with all of the things going on in the world, and I've found myself getting lost in thought and forecasting, future planning, catastrophizing, and I've probably used this practice about 10 times today at different times throughout the day. So I hope this is helpful and useful for you. Thank you.